Neckties. A necktie is a piece of cloth that is worn around the neck, usually by a man. The modern necktie developed from the colorful scarves that soldiers in Croatia wore in the 1600s. When some Croatian soldiers were sent to France to fight in the 30-year war, the French were very impressed with the soldiers' neck scarves. King Louis XIV of France liked them so much that he started wearing one. Soon, gentlemen all over France and the rest of Europe were wearing a neck scarf. King Charles of England was living in France at this time, and when he returned to England in 1660, he introduced the neck scarf to Englishmen. Beginning in the late 1600s and throughout the 1700s, scarves were made out of fine lace imported from Belgium and Italy. Fashionable men in Europe and the United States wore lace at their necks, whether they were military leaders or gentlemen. In the 1800s, leaders of men's fashion decided that lace was too fussy, and men began to wear a simple white neckcloth instead. Even poor men could afford this fashion. Since then, the neck scarf has gone through several changes. An American developed the shape of the modern necktie, and the English were among the first to use color and patterns in their ties. Bow ties were created to be worn with tuxedos for formal wear. Ties are now made in a rainbow of colors and patterns from many different types of material. Business suits and ties are worn by businessmen all over the world. Women have worn ties in the past. They wore them during World War I when they worked in businesses and factories while men were off fighting. Today, not many women wear ties, but almost 80% of the ties sold in the United States are bought by women for men.